Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman, and thank you very much for the witnesses for joining us here today. In my home state of New York, our former Governor Andrew Cuomo, our current Governor Kathy Hochul, their administrations have halted our ability to safely extract natural gas. And as you may or may not know, my district, New York's 23rd district with New York's southern tier along the Pennsylvania line, has the Marcellus Shale in it, arguably the Saudi Arabia of natural gas. That straddles the New York and Pennsylvania line. And while New York state policy has crushed my district's ability to create jobs and opportunity and lower natural gas costs, the Pennsylvania economy has been transformed in some formerly depressed areas of that state. Meanwhile, we suffer. And I want to take some time to look at the Biden administration. Ms. Gunasekara, we have heard talk of the Biden administration looking towards mass electrification of the energy grid. Now, just last December, Western New York was hit with some of the worst blizzards the U.S. has ever seen, the deadliest storm I've ever lived through, and I'm from Buffalo. The storm left thousands without power and nearly 50 dead. In your opinion, does mass electrification of the energy grid pose any risk to the American people?
Yeah, absolutely. I think putting too many eggs in any one energy basket is an irresponsible approach to the importance of energy policy.
Yeah, as I've warned our governor that her mass electrification plans, could have very easily added 1, if not 2 zeros to our death toll in that horrible storm. We need to take moments like that to reevaluate this path that we're on. Dr. McPherson-Smith, would greater domestic production of natural gas reduce the price of energy across the nation?
Absolutely.
Now, would the jobs created by domestic production of oil and natural gas benefit Americans and the economy as a whole?
I believe so.
And lastly, the Inflation Reduction Act, it provides billions to fund green energy initiatives, but are those initiatives actually bringing down the price of energy, in your opinion?
I mean, again, I believe it's perhaps too early to say. Again, inflation and energy inflation remains above what we encountered when President Biden first took office.
Yeah, I mean, my constituents, have seen drastic increases in the cost of propane and home fuel oil, as well as, their electric bills this year. It's been a very difficult winter for, many of, especially the lower income or fixed income seniors that live in my district. I'm a supporter of an all of the above energy approach. However, right now, I don't think that we're in the position to shut off fossil fuel exploration. At this point, Dr. McPherson, there's been a lot of things posed to you. If you'd like to take any time to kind of elaborate on other points, I would welcome you to do so.
No, I thank you. To pick up on the point you made about the importance of an all of the above energy policy, it would be imprudent for us to rush too quickly into any solution. We know that energy policy needs to be nuanced. Energy policy cannot follow a one-size-fits-all approach for the diversity that we see across our country. I challenge anyone to point to a similarly developed and industrialized country that has such diversity climatically. If you think of between Alaska and Hawaii, for example, they have different energy needs, and we need to tailor energy policy and support energy development to meet those individual needs.
I think it's a sad moment in our country when our American president goes on bended knee to the Saudis and OPEC nations to beg for more oil, when we have the opportunity to explore more energy right here at home, and H.R. 1 will get us on the right direction to do this. I mean, Americans don't want handouts for the government. They just want a fair shake, and they want the opportunity to make ends meet. And greater domestic production of an all-of-the-above strategy, whether it's natural gas or oil or any of the other opportunities that we have to create fossil fuels here at home, will do just that. So I thank you very much for your time and your testimony, and I yield back, Mr. Chairman.